Hi there guys, Sam here, welcome back to another video. You join once again in my Mark 7 Golf R. This time to talk a little bit around the MK8 Fiesta ST. Just a short video, quick and easy, just to give you my thoughts on the car, and yeah, let's go from there. Right, so you might be thinking, Sam, why are you talking about the MK8 Fiesta ST? Not a car that I've spoken about on the channel for quite a while, and actually it's kind of back on a video I did a couple of years ago when the car first was sort of announced and came out, sort of late 2017, that sort of time. And if you remember, it was a car I spoke about a lot because it was a car I was considering going from my Mark 7 Fiesta ST at the time, my 2013 Spirit Blue car, all the way to the Mark 8. And I was kind of critical of the car, and to be fair, a lot of it was unjust. I hadn't driven the car other than sitting in it and checking it out and seeing reviews. I hadn't done any of that, but I was critical mainly because of the price. I just felt small little hot hatches like that, for particularly as their target audience is the younger person, yeah, I was disappointed at the price. I thought that was really the sticking point. Well, 4 years on, and if you've been following my channel, I've been going through like the market of the used cars for the last sort of about 7-8 weeks now on my Mark 7 Golf R. The fact is, and you know, subscribe and like, share, stay tuned to the channel for stuff like that. There's plenty of content on here, VW Audi Group content plus fast forwards is basically what I do. And what I've found on Auto Trader and places like that is that the MK8 Fiesta ST is now awesome value for money, and even more so with the likes of the ST edition and the orange one as well, the light blue one. I think it should be called the blue editions, but I think it's called the ST edition. And then you've got the performance edition, which is the orange one, which is essentially the same car, just with a revised suspension and a bit of a different styling and a unique paint. And because of cars like that, and the fact that you can spec them with a pan roof and you could go to town on the spec, it means you can end up spending nearly sort of £30,000 on one, which is crazy. But as you can, as I mentioned with the Golf R, you can spend up to £50,000 on a Golf R if you wanted to. Now, I've always been the sort of person who I want to get in at a car and enjoy it for what it is. And actually, I think you can enjoy that Fiesta ST for what it is at sort of the lower end, if that makes sense. I'd probably stay away from ST1 and go for like an ST2 or above, but I wouldn't really be too fussed about any options. Getting on to my point, these cars are actually creeping at sort of a 67 or an 18 plate car with, you know, 30, 40,000 miles. Creeping towards the £10,000 mark. 10 grand for a MK8 Fiesta ST. 1.5, 200 brake horsepower, 3-cylinder. Awesome. What an awesome car to have. And if I was going to go for the right spec, I'd go for it in 3-door. So I get past this car, and I'd probably go for it in something like a Silver Fox. That sort of like grey colour. It almost looks like Nardo grey from the Audis, because I always think about the long-term sort of having a car, and that's what I think about my car. It's a limestone grey Mark 7 Golf R, because you want this car to be appealing when it comes to the end of its life and you want to get rid of it, not just to the car enthusiasts like the people on my channel or myself, but for everyone. And grey is a little bit more subtle, yet I still think looks quite good. So that's what I would go for, and that's what I've been kind of looking at. You know, stay tuned, see what happens towards the end of the year, because I think they're going to dip a lot as the market changes and we find out more obviously what's going on with COVID and all this kind of stuff. But yeah, I saw one for sort of sub 14,000 at the moment, and I checked sort of a few months ago and they were sort of around 12 at 13,000. And confusingly, the MK8 Fiesta ST is all, you can get quite a few of those for less than a Mark 7.5 Fiesta ST, the old one, because that car was so popular, it's so much fun, everyone loved it. It had built up such a big community with fast Ford fans, and I can completely understand why, having had mine for 4 years and 40,000 miles, I loved it. The main thing that I had a gripe about was the price. Now that the price has come down, as time has taken its toll and depreciation has been had, what a car to get into. And that's the main purpose of this video. If you're looking to get into a car, a performance car, I would forget, you know, going for a brand new car, get a 4-year-old MK8 Fiesta ST and you will love it. Honestly, most of them are really well cared for as well. You know, they're owned by enthusiasts most of the time. Watch out for modifications, try and go for one without modifications. There's a car that I want to drive on the channel and I want to check out as well, so if you do have one, let me know. Drop me a message on Instagram, or I've got my email in sort of like the about section on YouTube. if you want to just drop me an email, we can see if we can work something out. I'll drop a link above of a previous first drive that I've done in someone's Mark 8 Golf R, so you kind of know what I'm all about. Yeah, and that was it really. So it was just a bit of a, hopefully a helpful video to you all. I love this car. Yeah, and I think it's brilliant. And I believe this car isn't available in the States. And I know how many people in America loved the old Mark 7 Fiesta ST. So that's a big shame. And well, if I was to get one and just show it and to do whatever, yeah, that would be something that you lot would see. But you know, let me know your thoughts in the comments on the Mark 8 Fiesta ST. Bit of a talking video, and you know, I hope you've enjoyed it. I think it's a cracking car. You never know what happens in the future. Maybe something fun to sit alongside this, who knows. Let's see what happens. But yeah, a cracking car, and yeah, something I wanted to say. And maybe you're watching this video and you might go, oh, actually, I'm going to check one of those out. And bang for buck, you're not going to get anything better. Yeah, there you go. And on the other plus side as well with the Mark 8 Fiesta ST, the infotainment and stuff has been massively improved, although I don't necessarily think that's a deal breaker on a car of that sort of price point and type, being a small super mini like this Polo in front of me. And as we're about to head onto the Hatfield Tunnel, thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you again next time. Cheers, guys.